All right, I am so excited and delighted to be able to meet with Paige Pradko today, introduce her and let her tell her story of, how she evolved into this online course. So Paige, let's start by, would you just introduce yourself? Tell us what you do?
Sure. Hi, Natalie. Thank you for asking me on today. My name is Paige Pradko, and I'm a psychotherapist. I have a private practice in Rochester, Michigan. And I'm a specialist working with people with anxiety disorders and OCD.
Awesome.
I became, if you're interested in how I became interested in doing a course, is I really have been contacted quite a bit for, especially in the area of OCD and health anxiety during the pandemic. So many people were reaching out to me for help that I realized I really needed to do something to offer help to a greater number of people.
Oh, that's great. And so, um, before you took this program with me, had you already been offering online courses? Where were you in your business?
Yeah, as I said, I realized that I really wanted to put something out there for health anxiety as a first course, and I have some other ideas in OCD and agoraphobia also. But during the pandemic, health anxiety really exacerbated in people, and that's a type of OCD. It's a theme in OCD. And I had worked on the development of a course, but not having any kind of technical background, I didn't know what to do with it. And so I have a little bit of knowledge because I have a YouTube channel, and so I know how to do videos. So I had all of these videos done, but I didn't know what to do. And I actually reached out to Natalie myself. I had become familiar with Natalie's work and Bill O'Hanlon's work. And I reached out to Natalie myself and just said, help.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit more about the course that you offered, kind of, what was the purpose of it? And also how was it structured? How did you, how do you deliver it?
Yeah, mine was what's called an evergreen course, which means that everything is pre-recorded. I'm not doing anything live, and I might do some live work in the future with this course, but right now I just wanted to get something up and running online. And so all of the lessons were pre-recorded, and it's called Rapid Recovery Rapid Recovery of Health Anxiety. And it really is a step-by-step process where I take people through in every lesson exactly what to do. And they're able to kind of set up their own program and recovery system within this course. I've had really wonderful feedback. I have had letters and even a video that someone did for me, just saying how much the course has really helped them and turned them around. So I've had success in the course already with the people that have taken it. But within the course, it's on Kajabi, and thankful to Natalie, because Natalie introduced me to Kajabi, and she just hopped right on the computer with me at the same time and showed me what to do on Kajabi, how to upload my videos, how to put a script down. So I have audio, I have video, and I also have written lessons. And Natalie showed me all how to do that. So thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome. So Paige, how does it feel to have this course out there and already be getting feedback? And it doesn't even sound like you really are asking for feedback. It's just coming spontaneously. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm just hearing from people spontaneously, and people that have had chronic health anxiety for years and years, and they've just written me and said it's gone. Their body symptoms were gone within almost immediately from taking the course, and maybe a week or two afterwards, their anxiety was gone. And so I feel pretty good, but I had been working with it a long time in therapy, so I had experience with this. but this was my first course ever. And so I'm so excited about what the possibilities are online, how you really can help people online. It's just limitless of people being able to share what they do and share it with, you know, thousands of people if there is the need. Yeah.
Mm. I'm just so happy for you and proud of you, and also just feeling so, uh, I guess grateful might be the word, for all the people that suffer with health anxiety that are familiar with you and that have signed up to take your course. So that brings us to, like, what are the results that you've gotten so far? With like how many people have signed up, and if you're willing to share the numbers with us and all that, that would be great.
Yes, I just started, so it hasn't even been out. The course just went live a few weeks ago, and so the initial sale was 12 people. I had a very small email list. I'll have to tell you, I had a very, very small email list, and 12 people initially purchased the course. And since then, maybe about one person a week or so just comes out of the universe and buys the course. And I haven't invested any money in marketing yet. All that I've done is the email. And so eventually I am going to invest some money in actually formally marketing the course. But it's pretty exciting. I've made over $5,000, and you have to think, okay, if that part is important, what was really important to me, I think, was wanting to help. It wasn't the dollar amount wasn't my number one motivation here, but it doesn't hurt, right? It doesn't hurt if you're able to offer what you do and you are able to make a living at it. $5,000 is nice. And to think that you can make that without even investing any money in marketing yet is pretty incredible. Now I'm concentrating on, let me grow my email list. And I have some ideas that I've learned from Natalie and from Bill O'Hanlon on how to grow an email list. And I'm working on that. And then I will market this course maybe a few different times a year.
I just love that. So another thing, how does it feel to be, so I'm guessing that as a therapist, you're probably fully booked. Is that true? All your slots are filled, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So for you and people in your situation, there's actually no way for you to help more people or earn more money without working more, unless you do something like have an online course. So how does that aspect of it feel?
That feels great. It feels great because as a therapist, or even physicians or anybody that is paid by the hour for their service, there's only so many hours in the day. And I also think, as a person who's getting more towards the end of their career, maybe I have a few more good years in me, maybe, but as I've been 20 years in this career, I really want to expand out. I like the fact that I could be working and living anywhere and have some courses that I'm working on. I like the fact that I can add some live elements to it through Zoom or through Facebook or whatever avenue. I can add some live elements. I can add some more courses. I think it's very exciting that you are not limited in your income. I like to come from whatever I create. I like to come from a basis of caring, of help and caring. And I think if I follow that my intention is helping and caring, getting the help to people, I think the money just follows. And, but I just kind of come from each project as, how am I helping? How am I caring in this particular situation?
That's really beautiful. So Paige, some of the work that I have offered to you is work that I call shadow dancing. It's inner work that accesses the unconscious to help release fears. And so I actually don't know what you're going to say about this. Are you willing to share? Did that work? Did you do that work? Did it have a positive impact on you? If so, what? Can you share that with us?
Yeah. I just want to share with everyone that is what is so wonderful about working with Natalie is she is not only very knowledgeable about all the technical things that are very difficult for all of us because we just haven't learned them yet. But she also knows about marketing and sales, which is another area that I didn't have any experience in. But Natalie has a lot of personal growth techniques and information to share that she's used in her own life, but she teaches very well too. And shadow work is one of them, and she has different ways that she helps kind of bring out whatever fear is holding you back. And I know going through this process is scary. It was scary for me. It's scary for everyone. None of us are perfect. It's our first time. And I have to say that I really had a very big fear of failure. Now, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter if I failed or not. But I think personally, like maybe there's personal pride there or something, but there was this big fear of failure. And while I was doing my email campaign, it was an email campaign over 6 days. And I went through 4 of those days without making a sale. And I thought I was like literally going to die of shame. Just, I'm going to have to tell my whole family that this course I worked on was a complete failure. Thankfully at the end, I did sell some courses. But what it taught me is I can go to that worst fear and I can live through that, whatever that shame or humiliation was that I felt those 4 days, I can live through it and it didn't kill me and I'm going to do it again. And I don't think it's going to be as bad the next time because I know I lived through it this time. And so I don't want anybody to think that that fear of failure or shame or humiliation is going to stop you. It doesn't stop you. It makes you stronger as you live through that.
Paige, thank you so much for, vulnerably revealing what you went through, and also what you have just illuminated for the people who are watching this is that's actually part of the selling process. People don't usually make a decision and buy something until it's close to the deadline and they know they're not going to be able to get it anymore. They're going to have to pay more for it or something like that. And so I totally agree with you. That is a very difficult time because you do feel vulnerable. You feel like, whoa, I did all this work and nobody's buying it. What is going on? Did I create a terrible product or do they hate me? The thoughts, unresourceful thoughts can go wild at that point.
Yeah. It was really, I look at it now as such a growth experience. My husband may tell you different, but I look at it as a growth experience because, sometimes I think it's good for us to experience those feelings and realize they're not going to kill us. We actually can live through that and we can thrive. I have to say, there's so many wonderful things about what you taught, Natalie. One thing that I do all the time is my manifestation walk. And I don't want to give it away what it is because I want people to experience the manifestation walk themselves. But it is so awesome. And even that alone is worth taking a course with Natalie. But there's so many wonderful things about Natalie, what you taught me. And I just, what is so interesting is now that we're talking about it, I think I signed up originally with you for the technical skills. I wanted the technical skills, but I didn't realize I was going to get the marketing skills. And then I didn't realize how much work I was going to do personally, working through my own boundaries and my own barriers, those emotional barriers. And then it's almost like a confidence building experience that you go through it all and you end up with confidence that you can do this. Yeah.
I just love that confidence that you can do this. like a whole new set of knowledge and skills that you didn't have before, the fulfillment of helping people that you didn't even know before, and icing on the cake, money.
Money. Yeah.
That's so great. So,
Yeah.
Paige, what is something that you're really proud of yourself for?
I, I think this year has been really a growth year for me. We've all been in this pandemic, and I had, as every other therapist and many people working, we had to shift our entire work situation. I went from seeing people in person to having a practice on Zoom and over the phone. And I decided to make this course. I had to learn hundreds and hundreds of new things to make this course. And, Natalie was a huge part of that. But I'm so proud that I didn't stop. I just went through the whole process, and thankfully I had a program to go through. I could not have done it without a program taking me step by step through it. But now I am incredibly proud of myself of having done that. I look back on the year and I just think, wow, here there was a whole year in the pandemic, and I was able to learn all these new things and do something brand new, a whole new aspect of my career that I never had before. So I'm pretty proud of that.
It's so beautiful. And like you said before, now you're looking forward to creating some other courses. You've already got them started.
I do. I have ideas. I'm already working on another one right now for OCD treatment, and I have one for agoraphobia in the mix too, that I'm going to have a little more live interaction with that one. But I have all kinds of content ready, I'm preparing for the next year. Yeah.
It's so great. So Paige, anything else you want to add before we hop off here?
I just want to encourage people to take the risk and grow. That it's I think maybe if they're looking at what will I get out of this investment, they're going to get out of this investment. Not only are they going to get technical knowledge and marketing knowledge and working on themselves, but they're going to create this whole new part of themselves that they're going to be so proud of. So I just want to encourage people to take the risk. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Beautiful words. So appreciate you, Paige.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, Natalie. Thank you.